What's going on, family? It's your guy, Border Lucky Libra. Thank you for tapping into another episode. All right, as you can see by the title, we're picking up the Signs Through the Houses series with Libra in the 6th house. So, all right, y'all, we halfway there. We're halfway there, all right? So, before we get into it, make sure to like, share, subscribe so we can circulate these gems. All right, make sure to tap into my Patreon if you'd like to dive deeper. And make sure to tap into my website if you'd like to connect with the Lucky Libra. Let's get right into it. Now, excuse me, y'all. I just had a big meal and whatnot, so I might have a little processing some digestions over here. A little heartburn, you know how that go. Brother eating fast, let me hurry up, got some more videos to make. All right, so got a little hiccups or whatnot. Excuse me, family, excuse me. But all jokes aside, Libra in the 6th house, y'all. So when we look at the 6th house, what is the 6th house? The 6th house, rules our schedule, routine, how we like to organize and stabilize things in our life. Huge influences on our work ethic, huge influences on what we may experience within the workplace, and not just in the physical environment of the places you may work in this lifetime, but things you'll experience within the process of trying to build and work something in your life, because not everybody may be working in a physical environment or clocking in into a certain physical location, right? We all have different forms of work and careers. But the 6th house emphasized that specific routine, though, whether you're at a work environment or not. You got your own personal thing going on. In the 6th house, we also have huge influences of wellness, diet, regiment. Okay. Now, when we throw Libra in here, so this is my Taurus risings. Yes. Scorpio on the side. Yes. It's my Taurus risings. So Libra in the 6th house. All right. Now, for one, we know wherever Libra's at in the chart. Okay, first, Venus is the ruler. Okay, Venus is the ruler of the 6th house. So you need to know what house you have Venus in. All right. You need to know what house you have Venus in. Whatever house you have Venus in is going to help you to find answers and solutions for issues in your 6th house. The house that you have Venus in, you're going to be influenced to work, schedule, and craft things in that house and make sure that house is a part of your routine. And things that Venus is experiencing in that house will trickle into your 6th house, right? Now, Venus represents love, support, your value system. So we know that's one thing. The value system may be developed within the 6th house. We know that. Libra in the 6th house may push you to develop relationships that influence you how to value your 6th house, how to value your responsibilities, work, or your approach to working on things in your life. Wherever Libra's at in the chart, we may manifest a lot of relationships here. It's air. So we'll manifest is going to be a real social part of the chart. We manifest a lot of relationships here. May do a lot of connecting here. May open up opportunities through other individuals here. So you can't underestimate the connections made in the houses that you have air signs in, right? And Libra here is going to be very cooperative in the 6th house. These individuals are going to be cooperative here. They're going to be team players within the work field, within the workspace. People like to include these individuals into dealing with teamwork things within the workplace. All right. With Libra in the 6th house, you may manifest a lot of circumstances where you're pushed to play mediator or be the balance or be the, the missing block piece when it comes to things within the work field, within your given work industry. All right. And that may trickle into, what goes on in the workplace, certain tasks that's thrown on you, things that people rely on you for because they see you as more of the tactful one in the job place at times. They're going to perceive you as someone that could harmonize things in the workplace. So you may manifest a lot of jobs, careers that you're doing a lot of communication within your given workplaces, or, your career overall is dealing with a lot of interaction. You got air in the earth houses as a Taurus rising. So that is something that you're going to be dealing with in your career. You're most likely going to be dealing with a lot of individuals, a lot of people, right? And Libra in the 6th house gives you opportunity to understand other individuals' learn how to value relationships and other individuals input, possibly learning how to compromise in this area a whole lot with Libra in the 6th house. So these individuals, they're going to be team players. They're going to be cooperative, all right? They're going to bring balance into the workplace a lot of the time. They're going to have a knack for knowing how to deal with different individuals in the workplace. That is something that starts to become a real positive here, because even if it's like a business brand, something, I don't like to dive too deep into career with the 6th house, because we can't just neglect the 2nd and the 10th house. We cannot neglect those influences. Some astrologers just work with those houses for career. But I do, when I see any energies in earth houses can play a part within your career journey. And Libra in the 6th house, they're going to be very cooperative here, but, could be a little, you got to make sure you don't rely on others too much in this area with Libra here. You got to remain assertive. Libra likes to deal with partnerships, relationships. So you got to make sure when you want to you want to put something into your schedule routine, you want to cultivate a new schedule routine, you have a strong intuition to want to put something into your 6th house to start working on, right? And developing a routine and a pattern around. You have to make sure that you're not relying on other individuals to spark, your energy to assert yourself in this house. You can't rely on other individuals. You can't rely on, on partnerships. You're going to manifest partnerships. You're going to manifest having to collaborate and network. You're going to manifest that. You're going to attract that here. But you cannot rely and overly depend on others. You have to make sure you're taking care of your personal task in the 6th house. So, use your gift and your natural knack of dealing with others in the 6th house, right? And potentially collaborating, networking, and involving yourself with others in the business field, career field. But don't heavily depend on that. Don't be putting all your marbles, all the marbles. I don't even know how to use that phrase, bagging the marbles, putting all your marbles into somebody. Let me not even go there, but don't be putting all your energy into one individual or into one relationship, within this area. So it's like a double-edged sword. You got to learn how to embrace working with other individuals, and then you got to have discernment, understanding who to deal with in the 6th house. Can't just be doing business with everybody just because they're your friend, just because they're your cousin, just because y'all familiar, just because they look like they're cool peoples. Nah, you can't be floating in that area. And that's the thing. Libra could float in the 6th house because it's air. So air signs deal with ideas. So you're going to generate a lot of ideas on how to construct your routine schedule, what to work on. But the thing is, you may be studying other individuals in the external realm to help inspire or help you, stimulate different ideas of how you want to work on things in your 6th house, how you want to navigate certain things in career. But, the Libra lacks sun energy. So sometimes it could be lethargic where it's at, okay, a little stagnant. And it relies on the mind sometimes to create shortcuts. So you got to make sure you got to be conscious of when you're participating in these type of influences in the 6th house. Remain assertive here. Opportunities to connect with others or manifest relationships that pour into or value or help you to take what you're working on from point A to B, they will appear as long as you're assertive with, these fruitful ideas you may develop in the 6th house. Libra in the 6th house, like I said, yes, you may be able to play, you might have to play mediator a lot in your workplace, in your given career perspective. You got to remain assertive here with Libra in the 6th house. Libra deals with like the arts, dialogue, words, so they may find themselves doing creative things in the 6th house. They're gonna know how to learn from external forces to help them generate ideas how to do things in the 6th house, especially when they're dealing with others. But Libra energies touching the 6th house can manifest them into one. It could influence some energies within politics. It can influence some energies within dealing with, dealing with the system, dealing with, law enforcement and whatnot here. We got the energy, the influences of justice, balance, fairness with Libra, and a lot of police officers, a lot of people in law enforcement, lawyers, judges, they're Libras. They have Libra placements, so this could be something that starts to become influenced here, especially if you got like planets in, especially if like this house starts in a Libra degree. You know, it starts at like 7 degrees, 14 degrees, 21 degrees. You know, that'll be that'll let you know that there. Excuse me, not 21 degrees, but I know 7 and 14 degrees. So that's what you got going on there. They could definitely be influenced into them things. Yes. They could find themselves in the middle of a lot of things in the workplace. And you find yourself in the middle of things in the workplace because you always be able to pick both perspectives in the workplace. You may also develop a lot of, you might develop some intimate relationships in the workplace. You might fuck around at work a lot too. You might flirt, gossip. You always messing. You got options in the workplace and whatnot. People find you attractive in the workplace. Might be situations like that. You know, you develop intimate situations outside of the workplace. Just Venetian influences, y'all. It's Venus. It's Venus. Blame Venus. All right. But yeah, Libra in the 6th house, that's what they doing there. They're gonna, especially if they got a lot of air placements, especially if they got Libra placements, they might find themselves starting to, you know, extend their resources to others to help, you know, other people gain security, stability, or find inspiration in developing careers, brands, businesses that help other people gain security and stability. You know, Libra's really gonna want to dive into that energy there. Libra in the 6th house. Libra in the 6th house. Yes, I just wanted to make sure I emphasize that lack of sun energy, staying assertive here and not floating mentally here. Libra could be a little forgetful here. Libra could be a little bit unreliable at times here. Libra could be a little bit unresponsible here. All right, this house is dealing with responsibilities. Keep that in mind. This is an Earth house. Can't just be flowing here. We got to get shit done. And in an efficient, timely manner too, you know. Can't be too lackadaisical here with things here. All right. Yes. So that's what we got going on. And I mean, I was about to say, you know, Libra could bring their charm and people skills into the, I pretty much hovered over that. So that's what we're dealing with Libra in that 6th house. You know, make sure you know where Venus is at. Make sure you know where the house lord is at. All right. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so we can circulate these gems and this awareness. Make sure to tap into my Patreon. If you'd like to dive deeper, tap into my website. If you'd like to connect with the Lucky Libra. Next, we picking it up with Scorpio in the 6th house. All right. Until next time, family. Peace.